you can't win. You go compete. You might say, Mark, that's crazy. You have to, if you're competing, it's either win or lose. Well, yeah, but for today, I want to ask you the question, who are you trying to measure up to? Who are you trying to compete with? If you're trying to compete with your neighbor, if you're trying to compete with a coworker, if you're trying to compete with, let's say, another division in your business, you won't if your whole perspective is to compete against them. And so, in that fashion, you can't win if you actually compete. So, who are you trying to compete with? Who are you trying to measure up with? Who are you trying to be like? A coworker? Maybe it's another family member who seems to be really successful and has it all together, or I don't know what. Maybe you're wanting to measure up to social standing. The community thinks you should be, the way the community thinks success should be. Is that what you're trying to compete with and compete against? What are you trying to win? Are you trying to make more money than the guy that you work with in the other department? Trying to or truck than the guy down the street? Maybe you just want to have more Yeti camping gear than the guy that you go hunting with. You know, what is it? What are you trying to measure up to? Who are you trying to measure up to, and why are you doing that? How is all of this competing making you feel? Are you satisfied in your position? Are you satisfied in what you're achieving? Or is it leaving wondering why you're not fulfilled? You don't feel fulfilled. You're competing and you're trying to get all this stuff, and it's like you can never get there because it's this competition game that you can't win. And the reason you can't win this game is because you're a person. You're unique. You're not them. We each of us, are a complex human being. And unmeasurable, innumerable moments in our lives and experiences in our lives that shape who we are and what we believe and give us the energy to do what we think is right. No two people start out life with the same abilities, the same opportunities, or even the same kind of luck. Even twins, although they live in the same household and have the same parents, they're not identical in their thinking in their minds and what they are going to achieve in their life and the things that they want to pursue. So to pursue a life that looks like somebody else's life is actually putting them in charge of your life and in charge of what you want in your life. If you're trying to live like somebody else, they live your life. Why would you do that? Why would you take that on? Why would you try to be, like the commercial, be like Mike? Why would you try and be like Mike? Nobody can be like Mike. It's no wonder so many people are frustrated in their life because they're trying to live a life that's not theirs. They're trying to be like somebody else and they're frustrated. So stop it now. More before you go on pursuing someone else's idea for the best life that you want, you need to decide what's important to you, not what's important to someone else. What's important to you? So quit trying to live someone else's life. It'll never make you happy. You'll never get it. They'll always be ahead of you in some fashion, or at least in your mind, they'll always be ahead of you because you're trying to be them. You can't ever be them. Find your own purpose for your life. Don't live on somebody else's purpose for their life. Find your own purpose for your own life. It'll be a huge weight that'll be lifted off of you, and you'll breathe better, move forward, and work on your own success. Because if you try and live someone else's life and you achieve what they have, it's not what you want in your life. It's not a success that's going to make you happy. So stop trying to compete. Stop trying to win and live like someone else. Find the purpose for your life, pursue it full steam ahead, and live the life that you want to live. This is Mark Schinnerer with your Thursday Thoughts. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.